Yeah, it's been really great, honestly. I'm totally settled in by now, I won't lie. Going into it, I was a little bit nervous. I was just scared that I was going to feel very isolated from campus, just have a lot of difficulty making friends, but it ended up working out very well. My closest friends are in the Hyatt, so we hang out all the time. We get dinner together every day on the shuttle. So it's been really easy to coordinate because all my friends live there. It might have been more difficult if I didn't have that experience, but yeah, overall it's been great. I'm very grateful for it.
The hotel staff are great, especially the woman that runs the breakfast area, Ramona. She's super friendly, and I remember the first week of classes she gave us like candy bars and free chai lattes because there's also like a mini Starbucks setup. And the other staff, they're super friendly and they say they love the Hyatt kids because we're super respectful. It's the other teenage guests that they don't like. I think the common room gatherings are really nice because there's only one common room for the whole Tufts like student body that's living there. So I will go to the common room, and on Thursday nights there'll be poker nights. Personally, I will not participate because it's a $10 buy-in and I can't afford that, and I'm not really good at poker, so I don't think I would win back my money. However, I think the fact that there's one common room makes it so everyone has to go through that one spot. So I've gotten to meet like pretty much everyone at the Hyatt. So like I feel like we're kind of a close-knit community.
I think being in the Hyatt kind of makes you shift to like a middle ground where it's like you're not in the Hyatt all the time, you're not on campus all the time. So it's hard to be close to either and like feel community in either space. That's just my personal experience. I feel like I miss out on nightlife on campus, but then miss out during the daytime at the Hyatt, so it's a little complicated. I feel like it's each to their own. I feel like you have to figure out a way that works for you.
I'm not sure if like necessarily the inconveniences outweigh the benefits of living the Hyatt, but I just do think that it feels like I'm missing out on a certain experience, and that's something that I want to be a part of.
Well, I stay on campus basically all day now, so I don't really go back to my room until it's like maybe 10, 11 o'clock at night. So if any on-campus events happening, I'm already here. Just like 2 weeks ago, they had the takeover in Hotong. I was at that.
I usually feel very safe at the Hyatt. The only place that I would feel unsafe would be like in the walk to and from campus late at night, like alone kind of thing.
It was more towards the beginning of the year. I would walk all the time. I still do like love the walk, but there have just been some people who will like honk their horns at me, like gross men catcalling, things like that. Like I'm now more confident like with the space and like how to navigate it. And I'm able to, you know, be aware of my surroundings, prepare for like something to happen if it does.
Just go into it open-minded because there was a lot of negativity like surrounding the Hyatt kids in the beginning of the year because we did feel like it was unfair to us, but at some point if it's a circumstance you can't change, it's better to make the best out of it than complain like we did this year. Because honestly I made a bunch of great friends from it. I got my own bathroom, got my laundry done for free, and you know, I'm used to it now, but I'm living on campus next year, so I'm even more excited about that.
What I would say is just give it time. Like, because for me, it was like I was just so rushed. I was so heavy on like building a culture, community, stuff like that, that I didn't really cherish my room as much. I always wanted to get out of my room. But like, as you stay there, you just be like, oh, maybe this alone time is actually fun. Maybe you need it. And then just slowly build back up to like going outside, because you first have to like adjust to having to come to campus with time. You have to wake up, the shuttle schedule. You got to get all of that down packed. And then once you get that down packed, that's when you can truly get into a routine of everything. So just give it time, take it slow.
I do think it would be beneficial for people to be able to indicate a preference on the housing survey. I know some people who have really enjoyed living at the Hyatt and would do it again. And I know a lot of people who would not. So I think if people have an idea of what they might like or what they want from their housing situation freshman year, I think that there might be enough people who are willing to opt into it.
I would say try to focus on the positives because there's a lot more than you think. And I don't know, the priority lottery numbers for next year is a big thing. So again, part of the reason why I would want to live there sophomore year is because of my experience at the Hyatt, I will have potentially, like ideally, good housing for next year.
But yeah, it's really been awesome. I wish people would stop like groaning whenever I told them that I live there, because it's really great. They should all stop by sometime to see what it's like. I highly recommend it. But yeah, don't be afraid of the Hyatt. I promise it's awesome.
One thing, I don't hate the Hyatt. If everybody keeps saying, I see you on Tufts daily, you hate the Hyatt. I don't hate the Hyatt.